Brian, tell us your role in your project and what pain point does your project solve?
My name is Brian Mehler. I'm the CEO of Stable. We focus on being a layer 1 blockchain that improves the way that payments work on chain. With that, we remove the gas token. Instead, we use USDT as a native gas token, so your fees and transaction costs are predictable and paid in the largest stablecoin out there. So we're excited that we launched back in December of 2025. Our mainnet's up and operating. We have people building. We have hundreds of millions in TVL. So it's growing. I would say we're at the start of getting things up and running, and we have a lot of great partners. We have an investment from PayPal Ventures. So PYUSD announced that they're coming on chain. With that, you're able to use USDT, PYUSD, as I said, and a lot of other tokens. So I would say we're in a ramp up growth phase. Okay, I'll get a little bit of a text from our dev team. We wanted to focus on being not only a great user experience, like the UX is paramount to having a successful chain, but with that, we also want to make sure that we have a good DX. So the developer experience needs to be at the forefront. And with that, when we're getting ready to launch, we took an inventory of the code. We were EVM compatible with a slight asterisk. We had adjusted one small thing on that EVM compatibility. After a lot of discussion, it seemed correct in the moment when we made that decision. But after careful conversations, listening to the public, talking with developers, we realized that we should do native EVM at launch. And the reason for that is if we're building a new product that people don't know about, people haven't got to experience, it was paramount to us to make sure that it was welcoming and inviting. So we weren't in a position at launch to tell people to learn a whole new code base or to change how they normally have their product building. So we went back, adjusted it, kept the same functionality, and we're able to make sure that we were 100% EVM compatible at launch. That required an additional code review, more auditors, a little bit of time delay, and it pushed some features that we had to launch a few weeks after launch. So I would say it was expensive, but 100% worth it. I would say it's a good balance. I would say it's the users, the development side. We want to keep a healthy balance, because I would say in a blockchain project, you need to be not only where your customers are or where your end users, but you also have to be where the developers are. So without that blended approach or that blended targeting, you're not able to grow your network. So I would say like these network effects, coming to this event, meeting a lot of other layer ones, we like interoperability, and we want to make sure that we are somewhere and that tokens can transact easily and freely. Ooh, that is a very fun question. We prioritize compliance, given that we are focusing on payments and stablecoins with the passage of things like the Genius Act in the US and legislation in Japan. We understand that compliance is going to be paramount in order to get to scale. If we want to get institutions, we want to get banks, we want to get financial companies on chain, we have to make sure that we're able to provide them a compliant ecosystem to interact with. So I would say we definitely want to balance the ability to have a compliant network where if users are building their smart contracts or their stablecoins on chain, they can have a compliant ecosystem to exist in.